Welcome to the video, and today I'm going to start editing with Final Cut Pro. Now, I used Final Cut Pro about 2 years ago as my main editing software, only used it for about 3 months, and then I switched to DaVinci Resolve Studio. And it's been so long that I don't really remember how to use Final Cut Pro, so in today's video I'm going to see if I can make a short film with some footage I shot outside. So, let's get into the video. The first thing is I'm going to just drag some clips on the timeline. Maybe this clip right here. Now, in DaVinci Resolve, I can just select my in point there and my out point there. And it's the same here. So I can just drag that. Oh, I need to create a new project first. So let's create a new project. Let's just call this JMP. 4K is fine. Apple ProRes, let's just do 422. Just like that. And then everything looks good. Just hit create. Okay, there we go. Now let's drag this onto the timeline and then hit play. Okay, that's pretty similar to DaVinci Resolve. Now let's add some music. Let's just go into Finder real quick, go into my music library, and let's find a song. Found our song. Okay, so now we have our song, and we just dragged it and dropped it into Final Cut Pro, and we can hit play. Okay, cool. Now I want it to fade in. So in DaVinci Resolve, I can just grab this and on the top corner and add a crossfade, but I can't do that here. So let's go into all transitions and then add a cross dissolve. I want it to be a little slower, so maybe like that. And I want it to fade out. Okay, and then I want another clip with the flowers maybe. When I grab it, it wants to just grab the whole clip. I just want to preview it, and I don't know how to do that. Maybe like in there, out there. Grab that, put it on. Use the position tool. I think that's P. I think I remember that. Yes, I can just drag it. And then A to go back to the main cursor. Add another crossfade. Let's grab a tree. I feel like with Final Cut Pro, everything's just like sliding where I don't want it to. Then another clip. Drag this here. Can I just put it there? I can. Oh, see, it wants to replace it. I just want to put it beneath it. Well, we can just do it. Put it on top. Grab another clip. Then let's grab a close-up of this flower here, just like that. Okay, just grab this, right about there. That looks good. Can I hit B for blade? Yes, I can. So just like cut all of these. A to go back to normal, just delete. When they fall, okay, that's interesting. Everything just falls down to the bottom. So it really wants to be efficient. So if I delete this bottom clip, oh, it deletes everything. That's not what I want. Right again, deletes everything. What if I move it? Oh, that's the position tool. So if I hit the P button, nope. It's the same. Well, it doesn't affect it too much. We'll just leave it there. Move this over. Let's bring this back. How long is this song? Ah, it's almost over. And then let's get a wider shot. Maybe the valley. Wide. Do we do wide, super wide? Not really. So let's do a wide, like panning shot of everything. Let's just throw that like right there. Okay, so B for blade. Cut. A. Trim. Boom. Gone. Bring it back. Right there. B. No. Yes. A. Select. Boom. Gone. Okay. Boom. Next clip. Didn't use that yet. We didn't use this yet. Could use that. I like these white flowers, but we probably used too much of that. We're gonna throw another clip on. Use that. We use that. Let's just see what this looks like. Did we just use this already though? Yeah, it's too similar. Let's find another clip. This clip, does it pan? Well, let's find out. I think so. That's gone. No, I think the next one pans. Throw that on there. Oh, it's a focus. Okay, so we'll set our in point here. And then our out. And then let's end on these flowers because it looks nice. Cross dissolve, just like that. That cuts a little bit too early, so we grab the whole thing and move it over. That's not what I want. Done. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Now let's do the color grading. So let's just go over to the first clip and see what we can do. Now this is ProRes 422 HQ footage shot at 60 frames a second in 4K, and then in camera I can set my project frame rate to be 29.97. I like 30 frames a second better, but you may do 24. So this is very, very flexible footage, and I would have a lot I can do in DaVinci Resolve with it. It's not as flexible as Blackmagic Raw, but you know, still pretty good. So let's see what we can do here. Now I should, saturation, okay, color. That's our hue editor. Play with this a little bit. Pretty good. I feel like the whole clip is just a little dark, so we can bring up our overall exposure. Maybe bring our contrast up. Let's bring our highlights up. Mids up, no mids down. Just see what we've got here. I definitely like having all of Resolve's tools. Oh, here's what I can do. I can add color wheels. I should be able to go into effects, into color, and add color curves. There we go. Color curves. Okay, that's more like it. There we go. That's better. And then let's add new saturation curves. Do that. Okay, now I've got that. This is more like Resolve now. Okay, you just have to add the actual effects to have have it be what you want, which is fine, I guess. I like having it all just like normal there for every clip. Should be able to adjust this how I want it. Here we go. These are all the same curves that Resolve has down there. Okay, and then let's see if we add color wheels too. Okay, so just a normal color wheels, just like Resolve. It's over. Shadow. I feel like the window's a little bit small. Can we get rid of? There we go. Make it a little bit bigger. Obviously, it's not going to be as powerful as Resolve's color window. That's basically what Resolve is built for originally. And I should be able to collapse. Can I see my other effects? I can. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I get it now. So we can just grade like normal. Okay, so that's our first clip graded. Now, I think I could definitely get a much better grade in Resolve because of my experience. I haven't had very much time at all to use Final Cut Pro, basically just this video in the last 2 years. I think it's pretty good for not doing this in a while. Let's just see if we can Command C to copy and then Option V to paste. Nope, that doesn't work. How could we copy our color grade? We go into this part here. We just select X as a whole, show. Okay, can we copy? Can we drag this onto another clip? How do we copy a grade? No. Come on, can I copy you?
So I want to apply the corrections I've made on this clip to that clip and press Command Shift V.
Oh, Command Shift V, okay. So Command C and then Command Shift V. There we go, paste. And it's done. Okay, so that's how you do it. Instead of Option V, it's Command Shift V. That makes a lot more sense. Wow, that grade looks good. I'm gonna see if I can just bring up our global exposure again, just like that. Cool, and then we're just gonna, can we hit Command on every other clip? We can, and then Command Shift V, paste. Oh, there we go. So obviously our exposure is a little messed up on some of these clips, and we're gonna have to do a couple things to them. Looks pretty good. Just bring up our shadows. Basically some exposure things because depending on where I shot, I changed my exposure a little bit, and you know, it just needs a little bit different settings for different scenarios. So that looks pretty good. Next clip. So in DaVinci Resolve, whatever clip is visible is the one that I can grade. Let's go back into color board, the shadows. There we go. Oh, I have to select it first. Kicking me back to color wheels every time. Okay, let's bring our highs down. Good, 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 good. Oh, that one could use a little bit of help. Okay, let's see what we've got now. Excellent. So that is the first timeline that I've edited in 2 years in Final Cut Pro. This was a bit of a learning experience. Let me know if you'd like me to do the same thing with Premiere Pro, because I do have that too. I've only used Premiere once for a very short amount of time before I got frustrated with it and just quit using it. Before we end the video, let's figure out how to export this thing so we can call it a day. So let's go into the export settings. Let's just do maybe like Apple ProRes, that's fine with me. Let's do 422 HQ because that's what it was shot in. 4 gigs is fine. 4K, and let's hit export. Let's pop over into the speed. It's going really, really fast. It's done, okay? And we should just play back perfectly. And just like that, we're done with the video. Let me know in the comment section down below what editing software you use and how long you've been editing. If you want to help support the channel, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell to see when the next video comes out. And if you want to support the channel directly, please consider becoming a Patreon or channel member. Well, that's it for the video, and I'll see you in the next one.